If you struggle with your lats, that's what I would basically recommend doing too. If your form starts to get shit and then you're doing shit reps, what's the point? Welcome back to another video. Guys, I appreciate all the support so far. The videos, they're improving every single week. So thank you for liking, sharing, commenting down below. The support means a lot. We're locking in this year on the YouTube, and we're gonna keep going hard to bring the best content. Let me know what you guys wanna see, what else you guys wanna see in the comments down below. But today we're gonna be doing a little pull day here, a little back day. Probably my favorite workout. Chest is pretty good too. Top 2, top 3 workouts, let's say. So I'm just gonna do some warm up, get some blood into the lats, and then we'll start doing some working sets. It's pretty light. For back and a lot of different exercises or a lot of different workouts for the muscle groups, I like sticking to them for an extended period of time, not just like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like usually for months at a time, because you have to give your body actually time to adapt to the workouts you're doing. Like if you're trying new shit and then you're just like switching it out like 3 weeks later, how do you know if it's actually working? So you have to stick to something for, I'd say at least 6 weeks to actually see if you're getting the benefit from the workouts that you're doing or the exercises you're doing and growing in the right spots you want to be doing. So if you see a lot of repetition in some of these workouts, because this is how you're actually supposed to train. You're not really supposed to switch it up on a week to week or month to month basis. Like you want to stick with things for an extended period of time. So I'll do a few warm-up sets here, maybe 1 or 2 more, and then we'll do a few working sets. I'm not just stopping here. I'm gonna let it come off and get some tension. And then that way I know I can get a full stretch without the machine bottoming out. And then I'm keeping my elbows pointing downwards and close to my hips to hit my lats. Oh, it's a little heavy. And the other thing, what I'm thinking about when I'm doing these, this is a little bit heavy, but I'm thinking about pulling away from me the whole time. So I'm not focused on bringing the weight towards me or the handles towards me. I'm thinking about like scooping down and then pulling like this, like a clock. You know, the arms going around. Like, what's that show where the girl used to be? Yeah, the big comfy couch where the chick was a clock. That's what you're doing with your arms. So you're just pulling straight down like this. I'm not bringing it in. And this is a good way to get some blood in the lats before we move on to the next exercise. Do a little bit of, I don't want to call this a pre-exhaust because I'm still training pretty hard. I'm trying to tire myself out. Like this isn't just like a warm-up set. It's actually pretty damn heavy. It's like doing quad extensions before I do squats. I can use less load for the next couple major exercises, which just feels better for my joints too. So that's kind of what I like about this. And this also isolates my lats really well. The machine I wanted to use, literally as we finish up the previous exercise, we're standing like right beside it. Some kid hopped on there, you know, he's just getting going. So we'll just sub out the other cable pull down for this particular one. Again, it's kind of the exact same thing, so it's not a big deal. And this was actually like my go-to pull down for a long time. So I still really like this one. I just haven't done it for a while. I'm just gonna do a little warm-up set here just to feel it. Again, neutral grip pull down. So if one of your machines is taken, say you wanted to do a neutral grip pull down on one machine, yeah, it's maybe not the exact same. If you're really tracking weights and whatnot, it will be different. But ultimately, like you're still doing a neutral grip pull down, so it's kind of the same thing. Is it a little bit annoying? You know, it is what it is. Make shit work when the gym is busy, right? So if I want to hit my lats and I'm doing a neutral grip pull down, I'm going to do something similar because I don't want to just go and do like a, you know, like a row, like an upper back exercise when I'm supposed to be doing a lat exercise. You could do like a wide grip pull down too, but if I have the option to do just one neutral grip pull down on one cable and another one on another cable, I want to try and keep it as uniform week to week as I can. For lats, the neutral grip, I feel like is a lot better than the wide grip pull down because it's way easier to keep your elbows in front of you. If you want to actually hit your lats versus your upper back and mid trap and whatnot, you don't want to pull with your elbows flared. You want to pull with your elbows in front of you. And then you also don't need to, so from pulling, you don't need to pull so low where you start to come back like this. because you're gonna take tension off your lats. It's just to like here and then back up. Obviously get a big stretch and then pull down. So with the neutral grip, it's way easier to keep your elbows in front of you, effectively targeting your lats, versus with a wide grip pull down. A lot of people pull with their elbows flared. You can still do it with a wide grip pull down. You just have to focus on pulling like this. Again, a similar motion to what you're doing with a neutral grip. It's not like a natural way to do a pull down. The natural way is lean back and pull like this versus like this. So that's why I just prefer using a neutral grip, at least when I'm really trying to bias my lats on this pull down. And since switching, I've noticed so much better gains. Like the meat on my back has filled out quite significantly since doing just a neutral grip pull down for, it's been a while, months and months. So if you struggle with your lats, that's what I would basically recommend doing too. All I'm focused on is getting as wide as fucking possible. The density on my back is decent. Obviously it could still improve, but I really want to work on width. That's been a focus of mine for years. I've seen improvements, but I just want to keep that going. All right, done on this thing. My last, see the pump is crazy right now. We're gonna move on to that mega mass row. I'm just preparing because I know my ribs are gonna be crushed after this set. Mentally preparing myself for it. Oh. That's always the worst thing about these machines is how much it crushes your rib cage and how hard it is to breathe. Similar to like a regular chest assisted T-bar row. Again, you just want to make sure you can fully extend and like let your shoulders pull. That's how you stretch all the muscle. Don't just let your arms pull and straighten your arms. You have to get that extra couple inches from letting your scapula around and your shoulders pull forward too. And then when you drive back, like drive your elbows outwards while they come back, and that's how you contract these back muscles more optimally. So that's what you want to think of. Those are the cues you want to think of when you're doing a machine like this. Don't just like aimlessly row. Think about the movement and think about those cues, and your mind muscle connection is going to be way better. Oh. If I had a partner, I like doing forced reps at the end of my set. Since I'm training by myself, I'll just do like partial or half reps. Not at the end of every set, but almost like at least 1 or 2 half reps. Sometimes I'll even try to take the half reps like right to failure too, like I did there. Just a way I feel like to get more juice out of the squeeze when you're training solo. Make sure you're emptying the tank, because obviously if I had a partner, they could do some assisted reps, which are like brutally hard. But these, they're still hard and you need a little more time to recover in between sets. But I feel like you still get almost the same value as if someone was doing forced reps with you. Maybe not if you're a beginner, but I feel like these are still good habits to get into, even if you're like a beginner or intermediate and you're trying to level up your training. You know, throw some partials at the end of your sets, especially on a exercise like this. Yeah, kind of make it habitual so you don't even think about it. You're just always emptying the tank on every single set you're doing. Okay, so moving on to this Avenger row. This is a neutral grip row, but what I like about this one, or what's kind of unique about it, it actually pulls on a bit of a pendulum. So when you're pulling, it comes down and then up. So the advantage of that is, sure, if I want to stay in this range, it will be a lot of lat. And for a majority of lat exercises, especially rows, I I basically always encourage you guys to aim to pull downwards because that helps hit your lats. So this one automatically does that, but then at the end it kind of pulls upward. Sure, it's gonna probably take a little bit of tension off my lats at that point, but I like it because I will get some mid and upper back. So if we think about the exercise I've done, I did a pullover, that's a lot of lats. I did a neutral grip lat pull down, that's a lot of lats. I did the T-bar, let's call it a T-bar row. The way I'm holding out with a 45 degree, my elbows, if I was going overhand and pulling really high and wide, it'd be a lot of upper back and minimal lat. But I'm pulling on a 45, which is kind of gonna be my entire back. Lats, mid, upper, all in one with the angle I'm pulling there. So I haven't really hit a lot of upper back during this workout yet. And again, this is gonna be major lat bias. Let's say like 70% lat with 30% upper. So I'm gonna be trying to pull up and then like squeezing my shoulder blades together right at the end to get that upper back activation as well. If this was you guys and you were struggling to, obviously I'm trying to grow my lats. That's the point of the exercise selection for my workout. But if you needed more upper back and you had a wide ass back already, but you need more density, I would do the mega mass and then I would go into another type of mid and upper back row versus another neutral grip row like this. So again, you kind of have to style these workouts to improve your weaknesses. Holy fuck, that's heavy. So what you want to do, don't let your chin tuck. For me, I have this pad here, so it prevents me from collapsing, even if I tuck my chin. But a lot of you guys are going to be doing this on like a cable row. And what a lot of people do, they'll start to bend like this because you get tired, right? You just naturally kind of want to slump over. You want to keep your chest up the whole time. And the best cue to think about is keep your chin up. If I go down like this, I'm going to fold over and I'm going to be rowing like this. So if you notice your chin start dipping, bring your chin up and then that'll naturally bring your chest back up while you do these rows. So for me, I have this pad here. It's gonna keep me obviously upright, but if you don't, make sure you keep your chin up while you're doing these. For a lot of back exercises, you notice a lot of people towards the middle and end of their set, and I'm guilty of this too, you start to collapse on yourself because you're getting tired. Really focus on keeping your chin up. It's gonna keep your form good. Like you wanna fail with proper form. If your form starts to get shit and then you're doing shit reps, what's the point? So you can still, even though it's heavy, you're getting tired, keep your chin up and fail with proper form. Obviously, once you can't do any more reps with good form, then you know the set's over with. Yeah, so if you don't have this one, do a single arm dumbbell row. That's probably gonna be the closest equivalent. I'm trying to let my arm reach across my body and pull again a little bit outwards and just like squeeze like the middle of my back, kind of right here, like my upper lat, lower trap. Trying to fill in that specific spot with this exercise here. But realistically, your gyms probably don't have this, so I just do a single arm dumbbell row. Something along those lines, yeah. even if you're doing a dumbbell row, like my left arm, I could tell if I go immediately into it, it's like 2 or 3 reps weaker, because even just holding my body weight up kind of tires it out. It's like when you're doing a Bulgarian split squat, your back leg, that's kind of stabilizing. You want to give it like 30 seconds to recover a little bit because it will get tired too. Give yourself like, yeah, probably 30, 45 seconds before you switch arms if you notice that's an issue too. Oh. Okay, let's go check the pump quick. Okay, the lats, everything. Stupid pump right now. Let's go check it out. I almost don't like flexing after a back workout, like doing a back double bi or especially the lat spread. When you're like super pumped up, it's hard to hit properly, I find. But anyways, we're gonna do what we can here. Oh. Holy shit. I wish it was a mirror. I can't even see what it looks like. I always have to watch the video after to see what it looks like. But I feel like just the pump felt crazy, so I'm sure it looks pretty stupid on the video too. But I won't know for sure until I actually look at the video. But either way, guys, I appreciate you watching these videos. Like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below what you want to see me cover in future videos. Besides that, time to go eat. So I'll see you next week.